You are now listening to 15 Minutes of Fame Radio.
Let's go! Now, last question. Hollow the Don. He's, after the Diz battle, there's been a lot of flack with him battling Diz and being friendly with Diz when you and him were cool, but he pretty much came back with the, he was cool with Diz, and he threw the analogy out there of Clips and Goods got into a fight. Would Clips be mad at DNA or something like that? I don't know if you saw that.
I didn't see
on
it.
There.
I didn't see it. I try my best not to pay attention to stuff like that.
Right.
Because personally, I feel how I feel about it, but at the end of the day, he's a grown man. And I'll leave it up to the fans to decide how they feel about it. You know what I mean? Me personally, I think it would be corny for me to once call this dude my brother and then to be shelling a certain opinion. Musically, I might do that, like I did the song Love Changes.
Right.
And that was just to explain what's going on, because it was making me look crazy, and a lot of fans was coming to me like, yo, what's going on? So, I expressed it musically, but as far as like professionally, like he's a grown man. Whatever he chooses to do, that's on him. You know what I'm saying? If it's misrepresenting his brand or whatever the fans are saying about it, it's their opinion. You know what I'm saying? Me personally, I don't have no real ties to Hollow, not anymore. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. So,
but is that the analogy kind of like what it is? Like, I guess Hollow was cool with Diz, while he was cool with you?
As far as I know, this whole reason for having a problem with me was because I stood up for Hollow. You know what I'm saying? That would be the spark of whatever problem he claims that he had with me, was me standing up for Hollow.
And how did you stand up for Hollow?
Hollow, there was a grind time event, and Diz came out to or whatever, and I'm talking with Diz cordially, and Hollow came up and said, yo, what was that shit you were saying, and this, that, and the third, and it looked like there was some tension, and that's my man at the time. So
Diz and Hollow.
Yeah, so as my man at the time, I was like, yo, you disrespecting the homie? Like, you know what I mean? And Diz felt the way about it. He felt threatened at that point. So, I guess he held something for me, but whenever they worked out, whatever they worked out, it didn't carry over, supposedly, what he said. You know what I mean? But like I said, that's not even a real thought for me. It's not even a care. It's like, you see people, you recognize what it is, and you keep it moving.
I didn't know that story behind the how it actually started.
Yeah, I think he said that on the Vlad couch. You know what I mean? But it is what it is. Like I said, I'll let the fans decide on how they want to feel about him, because I feel like, what you represent, that's serious. Like if you tell the fans you all about something and then your actions show otherwise, then how much can they put behind it? You know what I mean?
Yo, man, it just feel like a different Math Hoffa interview, man. You just seem like a different person right now.
Like I said, I'm focused,
you know what
man.
I mean? Nah, no doubt.
I'm doing all right right now. I feel good. You know what I'm saying? But professionally, I just feel like we all need to grow up.
How's the babies, man? How about if I ask you that, man?
They great. They great. You know what I mean?
I'm just loving this energy that you have right now. Just a totally different energy, man. And
yeah.
I hope people appreciate it too, man.
Yeah, I mean, definitely. I think that, like I said, man, even if I tried to quit, my fans wouldn't let me. They just wouldn't let me. You know what I mean? Like the time that I took off of battle rap, the time that I unfollowed a lot of battle rap shit. Like my DMs, like almost every day, I would get a book from somebody saying, yo, we need you out there. We need you out there. We need you. You don't understand what you represent to me. Fuck what you represent to the culture. What you represent to me. And I need to see you. I need to see you thrive. And I slowly began to realize, like, yo, this is a blessing. This is something that there's so many artists wish that they had. They wish that they had. There's people out there that can't get that from their homeboys. For me to get it from perfect strangers hitting me up like, yo, you don't know what you mean to me. That's real, you know what I mean? You can't disrespect that.
And after all you've been through and still relevant.
Facts.
You
Facts.
can't go wrong with that.
Like I said, if they ever make a movie on Math Hoffa, it's gonna be lit. It's gonna be lit. Word.
My man, I appreciate your time, man.
I appreciate your time, Unc. You already. You be saying I'll be stunting on you. Yeah, see, I told you last time I was a little, you know what I mean? But we good.
Motherfucking dude, either way, man.
You already.
Math
15
Hoffa.
minutes of fame. You already know. MathHoffa.com. Get a pot juice tea. SOBs tomorrow. Math Hoffa versus Cortez. It's a music battle. I think it's very important that we incorporate that whole music thing because there's many ways to express yourself besides saying this nigga whack. You know what I mean? Fuck with us.
Hoffa.
Hoffa.
15 minutes of fame. You are now listening to 15 Minutes of Fame Radio.
Let's go!